A lot of people will tell you that the future of sales today is about AI and how it's going to make salespeople obsolete, which is something that I used to believe as well. Except it was back when the World Wide Web first came out, and everyone said that salespeople are going to be longer needed. Of course, I believe that too. I was doing inbound marketing campaigns before it was even called inbound, because I believed that inbound was going to erase the middleman. The slimy, pushy salesperson wasn't going to be needed anymore. But I learned the hard way is that people still want to buy from people. Yes, even despite the fact that salespeople are not wanted by buyers. They don't want to interact with salespeople today. And the reason is because those interactions sucked. It was all about the product. It was a pitch slap. It was never actually listening to the buyer. It's why I hated sales. But it wasn't until I started to change my own perception of sales that I was actually able to get better at sales for myself. And that's when I fell in love with sales, because I knew that it was about helping people and that it was not all about me, but all about my buyer, hence the book Buyer First. I'm on a mission because I want to change the negative perception of sales for so many reasons, to help small businesses to grow, to see more women get into sales so that they can have the financial confidence and independence to design the lives that they want for themselves and their families, instead of the ones that they have to settle for. But the opportunity to change sales today isn't in AI. Yes, it's going to play a role, just as the World Wide Web did. But the future of sales is still human. And in fact, I believe that the future of sales lies with the next generation. Over the past couple of months, I have worked with Harvard Business School students in teaching them how to sell. I worked with Dr. Stephanie Boyer at the National Intercollegiate Sales Competition. And what I saw happening there inspired me to believe in the future of sales again. And now I have the opportunity to go and be a guest lecturer at the Lyon Business School in Lyon, France. And as I see these students that are coming out of these programs and how good they are some of the best salespeople that I've seen. And I'm excited for the future of sales for that reason. And if you and your team also want to be relevant in an AI age, then you're also going to need to change your perception of sales and your team's perception of sales. In fact, an analysis that was done by Objective Management Group, they wanted to understand what is it that the top salespeople have in common. And what they found is that salespeople today that are the top performers, the elite of the elite, they don't have certain skills or tactics in common. They had certain mindsets in common. And it was these mindsets that enable them to adapt to any buyer, technology, process, or marketplace faster than anyone else. This is the opportunity that we have in sales today. And I am so excited to share these learnings with the next generation of students so that we can finally change the perception of sales from pushy and slimy and manipulative to helpful and other focused, because we are the ones that can make the world a better place, because sales is what connects problems and solutions together. This is what I'm excited for going into 2026. AI alone cannot do it, but we can, combined with the technology, change how people perceive sales and salespeople to make the world a better place. So I'm looking forward to 2026. I'd love to hear what you're looking forward to in 2026. And until then, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.